Hello, boys and girls. My name is Koyoshi, and welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of Donkey Kong Bananza for, the Nintendo Switch 2. And assuming nothing weird happens, this is actually going to be the first part of two-part finale for this playthrough, because in the last episode, we finally got close to getting the 10k point goal we needed. Which means we can say safely we are about to almost beat the game. We are also well set up for the next, if we choose to do that, which is good because we definitely need that. One thing I am going to do to make this a bit more interesting is I'm actually going to go out. I was going to initially do Forest Fire, and then I thought it would be too boring to go straight to that. So I'm going to do one of my other builds that I've been wanting to do for a while. But it's going to have one change. I'm not wearing the full Void Company set. A bit shocking, to say the least. Instead, we're going to wear the Soggy Cravat, because apparently your stuff does get carried over to the various areas. So, assuming we use this, in the Tempest layer, we could literally walk on fire and we will not get burned. For those of you who don't know, this makes the Tempest layer kind of a joke, except for, like, certain enemies. You can pretty much avoid everything. Only the tornadoes and the normal enemies damage you. We'll still have to get out of hearts, obviously, but, like, heck, this is gonna be really nice. Why is I going to do that? Well, that's because I decided it'd be more interesting to finish this playthrough off with the layer we initially ended with previously, and that is the Tempest layer. So we're gonna do it on difficulty 4 instead of going for the other ones. No, we're kind of jumping around, but it's hard to remember exactly which I did last. Oh wait, no, we did the Feast layer last time. So now we're going to do the Tempest layer, but with the Soggy Cravat active. We do have a little bit of, so I could reset, and it probably wouldn't matter. And I guess one thing else I also have to do, and I forgot to show. We'll just skip the intro. There's no point in showing that. Okay, the first thing I need to do is find my elephant. Okay, it looks like it's pretty far away. I'll probably have better time actually going for zebra early. We should zoom in as well. I keep forgetting that we can do this. Alright, looks like it's inside the area here. But looks like it cannot be attained for this secret. Not at all. Okay, this is a pretty tough location from the looks of it. But I think I understand where to go for it now. I'm just going to jump in, guns evading, by the way. We don't need to hit the lava right now, so we'll ignore it at first. Okay, well, that didn't take too long to grab, actually. Now we need to just quickly get our elephant and get enough points for that. Then we can start grabbing fossils early. We'll just have to pick whatever happens to show up here. Ostrich is not bad in this layer. In fact, it's probably one of the better ones to have. Okay, tip. I should probably go for the punch power now. There we go, we got that done. grab that first. Oh, here we go. Found it. Right in the nick of time. We're just about to get the transformations done. Our first goal now. Conveniently, it's on this area, but not in a good spot. We're kind of stuck on this island now, unless we can find a way to get up top. I'd rather not waste my time doing that. Instead, let's use the time to get emeralds early. Run around here so we don't run into those student enemies that seem to hit us every time. Otherwise, okay, we got a barrel bump up nice and early this time. That already saved us a lot of time. Since we don't have good power-up stuff, we need to grab our punch upgrades more than anything here. Okay, that should get us to the first secret. This is better than nothing. This will mean that we're getting a little bit of emeralds each few seconds or so. Oh, nice. Emerald Go Share. Nice and early this time. Okay, I need to confirm my success, but I'll do it in a minute. So, this is now going to be the check. Alright. Got the punch power up. Got our turf groove up this time. So, yep. Alright, definitely works. So now we have Soggy Caravat and a good upgrade. As you can see, yeah, we now have the overpowered combo once again. So, lava does not burn us anymore. And that is why we wanted that, is because it pretty much makes the entire level very trivial to navigate, and it's two of the hardest mechanics normally to deal with in a normal run. So, as you can see, using the right equipment is very important. Sometimes it just helps to have. Well, it looks like we got the zebra one first, so we'll do the usual. We'll just try to focus on getting the objectives cleared nice and early, but also spend some extra time getting fossils. Okay. I know there's one up top here we need to grab. Rock this first one. I have one of these nice and early, just in case. Ideally, we want bigger multipliers right away. Did I go for HP? I can't tell. I'm gonna grab it anyways. We have no arts anyway right now. The reason to save it, so to say. Okay, where's our next stuff? Okay, here we go. Perfect. Oh my goodness, what is this luck all of a sudden? Yeah, give me Super Sprinter, please. That is a really good luck so far. That's the apple juice. Sure, I'll grab that. Alright, what do we have here? Sure, I'll do this and try throwing that right away. Did not work out, but then that's fine. We're just gonna save a bit of time now by hitting for a bit. Okay, we can't do that trick, unfortunately. Whatever, I'm gonna burn a warp then. Not like it's a big deal. Okay, there's some emeralds nearby we can pick up, thankfully, to get back into this quickly. So does this count as a bullion or something else? I have no clue what the lumps are. It could technically be like any of them, but gosh, who knows what. Okay, we can grab these two. Barrel bump up is always nice to have. Ammo negotiate. Okay, now we're getting really lucky all of a sudden. Remember why we weren't getting any of those? Yeah, the game seems to be making up for that. Glad to know that at least my early game is gonna be probably trivial now. At least for this layer. Normally this is one of the hardest layers to do because it has the chance. It's the only layer where an enemy can one-shot you. So you have to be moving really fast and actually be very focused to not get hit. Oh, there's a lightning. I think that just appeared now, though. Okay, we'll surf just to get our percent up. Oh, perfect. You can just jump off without actually riding it too, so we can actually get it later if we need to. Oh, nice. Got a smelting green nice and early. In these later ones, you kind of just want to go for smelting green whenever you see it, because there's simply no other time to grab it otherwise. We'll just take this. I don't want to block any of those skills, so we'll just take that for if we get ostrich. Whoa, I did not want to run into that. Maybe we can complete it quick. Have it spawn. Okay. I've never done this one before. At the very least, we spawned the banana, which is good. I figured I'd keep going for it anyway, even though I messed up otherwise. But other than that, yeah, Soggy Caravat is really going to carry us here, because it's going to allow us to basically just worry not at all about the enemies here. The only tricky part is we still have to deal with some other annoying enemies, but otherwise the fire rain won't burn us, so that's going to save us a lot of time on that. Grab this first. Grab our flex fossil. Grab this. There's an elephant literally right next to me. To be fair, they're pretty much everywhere in this map, so that's not hard to do at all. We'll just grab this first and ignore the other two because we might need them later. Oh, there's Crane's one again. Okay, we still have plenty of fossils to choose from. Which one will he choose? Well, we already know we have the Saudi Caravat, so screw it. Let's just jump here and grab some fossils in the middle of nowhere. Alright, okay, looks good enough. Oh, yeah, I just remembered it ahead of time, but I'm still changing it anyways, because, like, the Cranky Gold doesn't really give you much. The other enemy goals give you way more money anyway, so it's often recommended to do that anyway. Okay, let's self-drop down after we're done with this. There's also still some fossils we need to grab. Haven't been really able to find any. Part of the problem is I don't keep a good map indicator where those are. Okay. We got batter upgrade, but we don't have a good percentage with it. Yeah, Forager is not really great, but Chip Hunter is more important. Okay. Go ahead and teleport now. That's an elephant skill. Let's grab that. We nail faster now, which is always nice to have. We'll get Bolivides since we don't have that enemy yet. Where do we go? apparently dropping off the side of the map is where we're gonna go. Clearly. Clearly that's what we must do now. I like how I just remembered the frickin'... Who's it called? I'll grab this. That's probably more important. Oh, we have some bovoids we can defeat here. Let's go ahead and defeat these two and grab emeralds from them. Biggest difference with these layers is you need to know when to just say and just go for the enemy takeouts. Okay, apparently that does not count as a slope, which is awkward. Yes, I do want to heal. I just need to see where that is. There we go. That's an enemy skill one. We definitely want that. Yeah, that's just above there. We should be, spamming this more often, but that's fine. Okay. Block this. Block this. Looks like we have to get apple on. That's not bad, considering we have a groove that works well with that. Maybe this will help us actually find more random apples to heal up. And we got a nice skill as well while we're here. What do we have? We'll just grab that. Goes well with what we already have. Where's our next multiplier? Guess we're grabbing that. That's a lot more percentage than what we have on the other one. Okay, we haven't even teleported yet, so let's start teleporting even more now. Where's our ostrich, actually? Just out of curiosity. It's over there. So let's go and grab that. That might come in handy later. How many seconds do we still have left? Okay, that's a good spell to get. Not really, actually. We already have the stuff we need. Want this. Grab this because it's a groove skill. Any groove skill is very important. Surf off here to go down to this area. Normally, turf surf is the only way to get across this safely, and it's not even consistent. Sometimes it'll break before you finish, and you'll just take all the damage anyway. So it's better to just have Soggy Kiravat instead. Like I said, Soggy Kiravat may be the single most broken thing in the entire game. I'm not gonna even bother getting Snake Bonanza. It's way too, Bonanza to really use well in this zone. Oh wow, wait. How the heck did I just fly up there without having to do that? That was surprisingly well. That light worked surprisingly well. Yeah, I can clearly say stuff right. Oh, also, we can cool off those guys now, too. They won't also get in our way. We already have Glide Groove. We could just block it and stop it from appearing a second time. We'll grab this, though. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Wanted to do some drift surfing again so I can actually, like, build up our multiplier again. Ah! Bees again. These are the very annoying ones to do, especially if you don't have your other upgrade. Oh, I want that first. Almost every spell would be very useful, and it's not really a good idea to refresh until you get to, like, the very end and, like, really want to get a skill that you need. Oh, wow, this is a tough one. It will work, however, just not the way I expect it to. So We have to fall down this pit on purpose. That's the only way we can get to that. Doing roll punches, because they are the fastest way of dealing with this, clearly. Don't want to be caught in this area, so I'm going to guess that the next area will hopefully be down below. Sure, we'll get this groove now. Did that take us straight to the end? No, it did not.
Should we go there?
Okay, well, looks like we're able to teleport. Okay, not bad. You're starting to get some stuff now. That's a guaranteed percentage. We should definitely get that at some point. This is only a little bit, but it still matters. Okay, we can't go back there, so we're gonna have to hunt some fossils. Don't really know a better way of doing this than to just spam the crap out of this button over and over again. And I guess we can take out our least favorite enemies first, too. We can defeat them pretty easily, though. Since you have a multiplier, may as well take them out, get the extra money, grab some fossils, maybe. To get a barrel pump. Holy crap, that was lucky. Ah! I don't know why I got stuck there. If I had not gotten stuck there, I probably would have gotten that and then gotten straight to the next part in time, but that's fine. I'd see if we had enough. No, wait, we do. Of course, because we did... That's right, because we did the chip thing at the very start. Yes, we want this. Alright. It's hard to see where you're going. Oh, that's where we actually need to be, huh? So, Sonic Getaway is actually faster somehow. That, and Dive Punch down here. Dive Punch is... The reason I don't take the Dive Punch goal is that it's way too tough to set up. See, look, Craigy's right there now. Wish I had known about it. We'll get Fossil Radar, since we need to see where those are. I went ahead and punched him just in case that was the goal. But, oh well. So, High Five Donkey Kong basically equals teleport to this location and then go outside. That's basically what it is. We're gonna block that. Block that, because that is really useless. Like, any of the skills that I know are really useless, you'll want to pretty much block immediately. This... Oh, there we go. Got a different multiplier for once. Finally. Can we just, no. No, we can't set that up, unfortunately. But that would have been funny if we could. Alright, enemy multiplier is probably gonna work better in the long run. We'll just teleport quickly here. The reason why I fast switch, by the way, is because that's how you get your stuff on fast, actually. Oh, I forgot to do this strat. There we go. Already up to a 69 multiplier. Nice. We'll just take this, because why not? A punching multiplier will now be higher. Ooh. Hang on, Elphys. I don't mean to attack you. I was just doing some fun stuff. This is more guaranteed multiplier. So yeah, we'll block this and grab this, I guess. Unfortunately, our easiest zipline is all the way down here. What is actually the most optimal zipline? I have no clue, but I know this Hot Veins Getaway is relatively close to one, so we're gonna go here. and grab stuff. I think more than anything, though, like, this layer mostly just teaches you, you don't at least have to use the best Void Company skills to try and get the rarer perks to appear. Oh, that reminds me, there was one thing I do want to look at. That requires me to be in this menu, because, yeah, as you can see, we actually got all the Emerald perks I completely forgot to mention. But yes, we picked up every Emerald perk in the entire game at least once. I believe the reward for this is you get more stuff. I believe you might be able to, like, block stuff. I don't know. But, like, selecting each of these perks once now, the game lets you know how much you've selected, and depending on which ones you pick, those are the ones that show up more often, which I think is cool. Let's just bite on this first. That works. That works 100%. We'll just grab this. Don't really have much of a choice there. Not refreshing yet, because I don't want to do it yet. Long-range Forger does have its uses. We're close-ish to a swim part. Let's just go backwards. We should find a swim part literally right back to where we were. Can also use that to turf surf and build up some more power, so let's do that, actually. And whenever we land in, we'll automatically dismount, and that'll get us the objective. Sure, we'll get Banana Slam since we don't have a level of that yet, and that's a nice multiplier to have. That's convenient. We're literally right next to lava. We're literally no more than a few feet away from our lava. Guess we're grabbing that. Sure, we'll get that multiplier up. There we go. Should have probably done it that way, but that's fine. Smelting green. Have to pick that one automatically when it shows up, because where else are you going to get a lot of points from otherwise? Getting Sally green a couple of times will often make or break whether or not you do really well or not. Getting a good percentage and getting it to work is all required. Got it. So weird. We getting that weird bug trick thing again. By bug trick, I mean. Okay, we got a couple of balloons. That will help us with our balloon hoarder later if we choose to go for that. This one's literally down in the pit. Yeah, our best bet would probably be actually going there, so let's go to this pit part. Sure, let's get that. But still not a bad multiplier, considering you have to punch them instead of attacking them directly, but that's fine. That is really far away, wow. Pretty much on the last island. Island before last. That's how far away we have to go for this one. Oh, come on. Don't want to go over them. I want to beat them directly. Don't have Buzzoid Demolisher yet, so we better get at least one level of that. Because we get a lot of those people. And we got our fastball beat now, too, for that. Perfect. Having a mix of both of those will help us out for if we do choose to actually get a Void rank. Where did they go? Where did that other one go? It just kind of appeared and then vanished.
Should we go there?
There's two of them. Oh my goodness. Oh, how did we not get hit by either of them? Alright, get rid of these jerks first, because they're gonna be a big pain in the butt if we get hit by them. Because remember, they can one-shot us. I just punched that out because I'd rather not die today at all. Even just taking damage once would be enough for us to solve that. Okay. Oh, we're already in there. That's convenient. Ah! Now, whatever. Let's just pick up this molten hot lava like no tomorrow. Okay, we got that done. Let's grab that for 3%. Yeah. Give me that fossil real quick. Yeah, let's keep getting that one. That one has the highest possible multiplier now. This is where having the Saudi Caravat comes in handy, because it turns this normally pretty dangerous layer into, you know, where you have quite a bit of room to turf surf. It really does change this layer overall. When you first play this layer, you're gonna struggle and get hit a lot if you try going aggressive, but this strategy, you can actually make it work, and it's actually much faster more often than not. We're gonna probably have to do a blind teleport here, although I don't know if we even have enough time to do it. Nope. Not even close to enough time, but that's fine. We can wait for the goal to come up. A lot of from here, all we do is mostly just gonna be random. Just in case. Let's start one of these chains. By chain, I mean, like, attack them in case that's one of the goals. I mean, not necessarily at them, more like, high-five them, but, like, whatever, same big deal anyway. Okay, now I'm gonna surf instead, so we're building up our multiplier. Honestly, why are you waiting for stuff to come off? You should always be chunk surfing. That's something I always forget to do. We can block this. We'll grab that, since that seems to be our better multiplier for that now. Okay.
Should we go there?
I don't think we grabbed art, which is good. We still have Lonely Art active. Whenever Lonely Heart is active, there's no reason to even go for hearts anymore. Early on, you might choose to go for hearts in the more harder layers that have more obstacles, but otherwise, you're just going to mostly ignore them. Well, that is a very massive multiplier for that one enemy. I want to know how much I get now from surfing into, and this too. Holy crap. Okay, well, first I want to get my objectives first, foremost. Oh, great. This is an awkward one. Best bet is probably go... Mountain you get. I cannot speak. The starting area of this zone. And then climb up this road before flying over this one. Boost off here. Hit these guys once. Okay, that still worked. We had a multiplier on that, just not a great one. Chip feed for later when we choose to go for and get hopefully a smelting green.
Should we go there?
Oh, we have to throw these now. Still good multiplier, thankfully. We are not right next to an elephant. Oh, no, we are. Oof, barely got that in time again. I'm not gonna have time to grab the fossil and still do my strategy, though. Whew. Alright, well, we paused just in the middle of time. Perfect. So my plan now is go to Level 8 Quacklay, and then go back to that top part maybe at least once, though, yes? If we go back there and then defeat the enemies by surfing into them, we should get a massive amount of money for all that. I think because I got so much of a multiplier, we should probably just teleport around and start farming those dudes. Some of these enemies do respawn infinitely, and it's nice to be able to just keep taking them out over and over again, as you can get some ridiculous multipliers. Like right there, we just got a 1000x multiplier from defeating just a single one. And there's still a couple more we can take out here. So my plan is, yeah, just hunt down these dudes. Each male is going to be about 1,500, and that's going to probably get us our last bit of emeralds that we can get. We could go for other stuff, but I think I'd rather not. So the next set of enemies would be up here. Looks like I am just kind of teleporting around willy-nilly, but that's not the case at all. This is where you find most of the bounty rams. We could also defeat more enemies to get even more of them to show up. But I don't really care about it. The main one I care about is probably to go for this. Okay. We did not. No, I don't want to do the stupid cannon thing. So easy to accidentally use that. But yeah, every on this gives a guaranteed 13 exit. We could spam this very fast by trying to basically go on this loop. Yeah, I think I figured out the loop now. We're pretty much just going to keep... Now we have a high multiplier, we're pretty much just going to loop this area. Basically just hitting these enemies and clearing them out. Okay, that was bad. Okay, I want to at least get something at the end. Unfortunately, we don't have a good void goal. We'll go here. So the idea from there was to basically just keep looping these enemies. Just taking out the same dudes over and over again. That's a great way to get emeralds. Just barely didn't get that in time. That sucks. But we more than made up for it by getting all the money we got from there. Which helps out a bit. Still pretty hard to get 45, and we did not get, because we need a lot more than that. There we go. 460. That more than earns us the final outfit, which is perfect. And, oh wow, it even tells us. Emerald Regalia is now available to wear, and a bonus battle is available against Void Khan. It's now playable on Donkey Kong Island. We are the Banana Chairman now. We're officially done. Oh, we can just quit, actually, and this won't trigger it. I thought it goes right into the cutscene, but it does not, apparently. At least not yet. We finally got our goal. Otherwise. The thing we were trying to get the whole time, we finally did it. Took only another probably 20 hours, give or take, maybe, but we finally got it done. It's been a very long day. It's been a fun one, but honestly, I prefer the main game now over the DLC. The DLC just got way too repetitive. It's different in certain areas. I'm pretty sure it'd be more neat. What am I thinking though? The roguelike one is still pretty fun. Just, I don't know. It's kind of a, it's kind of like a mixed feeling, so to say. It was not a easy overall, but otherwise pretty tough in certain parts. It was a good enough challenge, but it got really boring pretty quickly, especially if you're playing on the easier difficulties. It feels like it's really easy to win. I feel like they could definitely change it to make it more interesting. But other than that, we'll continue to save all our still fully completed 100% save file. And, yeah, you might have noticed, yes, my count for the chips is a little off because for the finale, I wanted to farm up as many chips as I could so I could get some more of those statues purchased. So hopefully we should have a good number by now. Until then, now, yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hot, rate, subscribe. As you might have guessed, this is just the first part of the finale. The true finale is coming up because, as you saw there, we now have an extra battle against Voidcon, and now we're going to take him out. Keep in mind, we did not have any transformations the last time we had Void, so how are we going to do with our transformations back? We'll see. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.